Candace has a way of making you feel like you're the only person in the room. She's always very interested in what you have to say, which I think is a wonderful part of her personality.
Candace is a natural leader. She has an ability to engage people at every level of the organization.
Bright, talented, and a woman who really gives example to other women.
She's in this role for the right reasons. She wants to make a real difference. It's in her DNA. I gotta make a difference. And she is. She's making it every day.
I grew up in central Ohio, outside of Columbus, Newark, Ohio. I've always been good in science and math. And in fact, I was almost embarrassed I was so good at math, and I hid it practically from my friends because it wasn't cool to be a math geek. But my love and passion when I was a little girl was in the arts. I wanted to be a dancer, I wanted to be a performer. If I had my druthers, I would have been a ballerina. And I don't think I was good enough to be a ballerina. So I did what I was good at, and I focused in on science and math. I was in the Ohio State University, not a very progressive place, I might add, in 1977, and I was in the Department of Microbiology. There were 60 graduate students, 60. I was the only female PhD. I was held to a different standard than my male friends. I had to do more to be thought of just the same as them. So I was patient, and I did what I was told. And look what's happened. Look where I am today.
Candace is the first female CEO in the history of Roswell Park, and in fact, she is the only female CEO at a comprehensive cancer center in the United States of America. So Candace stepped in as interim CEO in July of 2014. At that time, she was asked if she would consider putting her hat in the ring, and she was hesitant to do so because she was so successful and engaged in her deputy director role.
I give her a lot of credit for taking her name out and wanting to do the right thing for Roswell Park, to steer it steadily, and to give support to the staff here. This is a big organization.
She showed incredible leadership. You could see the spirit of the whole organization rising. You could see good decisions being made, and it was, as the process went along of finding the next leader for Roswell, it became obvious that we already had that leader.
And so they approached me and asked me if I would consider taking the job. And by that time, I loved it and I wanted it. Roswell Park was founded by a very prominent surgeon in the Buffalo area, Roswell Park. While there were many other diseases at the time in 1898, he saw cancer, he treated cancer, and he thought the only answer to solving this cancer problem was to understand the whole disease, and that's exactly what Roswell Park does today. Our mission is to give hope to those cancer patients. We're there for them to do everything we can to prevent cancer, treat cancer, and make sure that it doesn't affect their lives. And so we're here, and we have expanded and grown to help accommodate that.
So the Scott Beeler Clinical Sciences Center was a big game changer for us. It allowed us to double the size of our breast clinic, double the size of our chemo and infusion center, and add some other very important facilities. It's bigger, it's brighter, it's better.
Artwork is a very important part about Roswell Park. Anywhere you go in this place, you will see artwork on the walls. The spirit of hope that brings, I think it makes a huge statement about this building and the warmth that it has. You can feel it. It's got passion. The other thing is we've grown our research mission because we're trying to find a cure, and we're trying to find a prevention, or we're trying to make sure you don't have to come into that hospital. I'm most proud of the cutting-edge science that we have in immunology. It's using your own immune system to fight cancer, and we're seeing amazing results in that.
Simivax is one, which is a lung cancer vaccine that we're working on in collaboration with the Cuban Center for Immunotherapy.
The Cubans have a vaccine, going back to an immunotherapy approach, that's really ingenious. It has potential for lung cancer, but could have the potential for preventing recurrence of cancer.
We're the only cancer hospital right now that is working with Cuba on developing drugs, and I think that's a real coup for her. Also, I think developing her team and allowing her team to go.
Everyone says, oh, it has to be really tough for you to recruit people to Buffalo. No. It wasn't even hard for us to recruit people to Buffalo when Buffalo was not this amazing Buffalo that it is today. Because people want to go where there's excitement and enthusiasm.
I think you're bringing people to this area that are highly accomplished people, and obviously they're going to benefit to Roswell Park, but I think they're adding to our whole community.
Candace talked about an objective of, in partnership with her leadership team and everyone on campus, taking Roswell to the next level, and they and she have done that.
Several members of my family have been affected by cancer, and they've gone to Roswell for treatment. And I have to say, they have the utmost care and compassion for people. I believe that philosophy of caring at Roswell comes right from the top. It comes right from Candace.
I can see a lot of things happening here that are new and innovative, and I think that's because of her and her people.
She's not there for the glory, she's not there for the title, she's not there for the money. She's there because she wants to make a difference in this community, and she is every day, and she will continue to do it. And my greatest wish is that she'll do it for a long time. So Candace, another 10 years.